Well, guys, I bought something on an online auction, and I don't even know how I'm gonna get it in my house. Now, I don't tend to go to auctions anymore, and I have my reasoning, and one of those reasons is shill bids. So I kind of just stay away. And who's to say that I didn't have that with this online auction? Because going through all the items that were for sale, and there was like over 380 some odd items, and for my fellow Texans that were on that auction as well, this is the one located in Mineral Wells. So I'm going through there, and I'm like, I could get a couple of these, or I could get just one of this. And I'm like, I don't know, we'll see. And I even registered for it. I was like, here we go. And sure enough, I'm watching the machines that I was going to bid on go for pretty low. And I'm like, man, I could have gotten two of those. Man, hopefully mine doesn't get bid up too high. Well, of course, it gets to mine. And it goes up, and it just keeps going and going. And honestly, it got to the point to where I was like, all right, this is as high as I'm going. Final bid, that's it. And I got to where I was like, man, I really hope that I get outbid. I really do. Because if I get outbid, I'm like, good. I can just walk away, don't have to worry about it. I don't have to find a place for it in my house. I think it'll be just fine. It just wasn't meant to be. And then sure enough, no one outbid me. So there I was, essentially in a way stuck with this machine that I don't even know if I'm going to keep. I don't know. I've never even played this damn thing. I was going strictly on like the looks, and I watched some videos, and I'm like, it looks like it might be fun. It's an impulse buy if I've ever had one, and I know I've had plenty. So then it comes time for the pickup. And I go by there, for me, it's about a 2.5 hour drive. So I get there with my trailer, and my mindset is, I'm probably not going to be able to fit this in my trailer without taking, like, the marquee off or something like that. I'm expecting this machine to be able to be taken apart. So I get there, right as, like, they're closing for the day at that. So I've got the auctioneers basically waiting on me to get the hell out of their way so they can go home. But I see that even if I was to remove the marquee, the backboard that holds up the marquee is almost just as tall as it's the marquee. So I'm like, okay, well, this is not going to fit in my trailer. My trailer is not that damn tall. So sure enough, there was no way for me to be able to fit this machine into the trailer. So luckily, my buddy Jason won a couple of items off of this auction as well. And he's got a flatbed, and he came there today, and he has successfully picked up my machine as well as his two items, and he is almost to my house as we speak. So I'm working today, otherwise I would have gone with him. So we're going to unload this, and I know I can't fit it through my front door. So we're going to be rolling it into my garage, and I'm like, I don't even know if it's going to fit into my damn garage. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this damn thing yet. Chances are I'm going to have to just roll it behind my house and have it somewhat in my garage, and then I've got to get back to work, and then I'm just going to deal with it and have to, like, disassemble all kinds of stuff on the sides and on the top, and we're gonna have to, like, probably angle it in a certain way in order to get it into the threshold. I don't know, but I'm sure you're curious on what the hell the machine is, and I'm trying to not give it away yet because I want, hopefully, I don't know if he's got to my house yet or not, but I'm wanting it to be one of those where I can just record it as he's pulling up, so then you can see it as it pulls up. So that's the effect I'm going for. We shall see. But yeah. I'm already regretting the purchase. And when I saw the machine up close and personal, it's going to need a little bit of TLC when it comes to aesthetics. It's not bad, and supposedly it works great. I don't know for sure. I didn't get a chance to test it out or anything, because but they stayed on the auction that it works great, new rebuilt PC and stuff like that. But I don't know, guys. So I'm almost at the house right now, and we're gonna cut to what machine I impulsively bought, and we're gonna see how it goes. All right, guys, he should be here any second now. He told me he was just down the road, so I'm bound to see him coming around the corner with it. I'm excited but nervous at the same time. Because I guess a part of me doesn't want to have to deal with this damn thing. But I think it's going to look really cool in the game room once I get it all in position. If I can get it in there. I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. And here we go. He's been taking those corners slow, it looks like, and he has to. This thing is on wheels. There it is, folks. We're just gonna roll it off this thing onto the driveway. Well, how was the drive?
Slow. I tried to keep it 55 to 60 the whole way. It took forever to get back.
I'm definitely gonna have a video on this, basically just trying to figure out how the hell I'm gonna get it into the house. I'm gonna probably have to remove the side paneling. Even then, I don't even know the width of the machine itself. I mean,
it's gonna be tough, dude. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to measure that and figure it out, because I'm thinking my front door might be wide enough, but I'm still gonna have to take off this. So I'm gonna take that off, but I would like to hope that they would make a machine that wouldn't be this damn big. Well, shut up, man. Yeah. God.
I guess you're planning on moving into a mansion later.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, that's always the goal.
Sure.
Well, I'm gonna have to tighten that up. That's about as loose as all get out. I'm gonna have to. All right, let's get this damn thing off of here. It fit in the garage, guys. Literally, it like brushed against the damn seal right there, but it fit. It's in here. It measures over a little 30 inches wide on the actual machine itself, so I'm gonna have to remove all this extra fluff around the sides in order to get it into my house. Oh my God. All right, time to get busy on this damn thing. And first thing I want to do is make sure everything works as per usual, as I always recommend anybody does before just taking stuff apart, is make sure the damn game works. So I didn't get a power cable with it, so that's awesome. They gave me 2 sets of keys, one of which does in fact work for the coin doors, but these are not included. So I'm gonna have to bust out my lock picking kit for this, and we'll see if we can get that open. Then I'll have to change that out. This one is being held evidently by these screws right here. So that's awesome. I'm pretty sure the keyboard being here is not standard, so I'm definitely curious to see what is going on inside. Well, we got power going to it. Looks like it's turning on. Got a nice little red underglow right here. That's pretty cool. It's possessed! Please stand back. Alright. Alright, so it calibrated that correctly, so that's nice. It's set on free play, so that's also nice. It's got force feedback, so that's nice. This thing's like all... I have to tighten that up. Let's do medium. Just straight to the Marcel logo, or... Okay, let's just do this. Speakers, that's nice. Both of which work. I want Manuel. I wish there was a clutch. So if I'm switching, I am shifting. Did I go to the next gear or not? Can I downshift? Doesn't look like I can. I think majority of it's working. Definitely got a little kinks here and there that I'm gonna have to work out though. Yep. Alright, first up on disassembly is to remove this side portion right here. And it looks like I've only got like a screw right here, and maybe underneath here, down here. And I'm wondering if I'm really gonna have to remove all these damn bolts right here that resemble lug nuts. Because it looks like this entire piece comes off in one good chunk. So let's see if that's all it takes is to get rid of all that and if it comes off or not. Okay, so once you remove the security bits that are located around the perimeter and you remove the lug nut bolts, then you have 3 more security bits, and then I'm going to assume this panel should come off. And I was correct. So one side down, now let's work on the other side. Well, I was gonna wait to get into that until I got it inside the house, but it looks like I've got no choice because this bolt is a free spinner, and so I'm guessing we've got maybe a T-nut or something on the other side that's keeping it in place. So I'm gonna have to get on the inside of the cabinet and figure out what's going on to remove the remainder of this. So interesting enough, but not too surprising, I tried to pick this lock with my handy dandy picks right here, and I was like, okay, it's interesting, I've got it to go, but it's not coming out. Then I noticed that there was like a screw tucked away behind here and a screw over here, and not just your regular old things. These are like freaking 3-inch screws or what? And there is why we cannot get this out. These are T-nuts. That is a T-nut replacement. Someone evidently decided to use that instead. So let's take that out, and then we should be able to get this panel on the road. I would like to know who decided that they needed bolts this damn long to hold on a piece of plastic. What? I mean, both of these? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, I've got both of the fairings off on the side over here. So this is 31 inches across, which is equivalent to almost the size and width of the door from my garage to my game room. So it's gonna be a tight fit, but it ain't gonna fit at all until I remove the monitor and the marquee up here. So I'm gonna start going around and gonna have to undo this to see what all kind of wiring is connected to this marquee up here, as well as what's going on with the TV, to see how this can be dismounted. Might be easy, might be hard, I don't know. But let's open this panel right here and see what we got. So with that panel being removed, we have the power supply, or one of the power supplies, a very iffy connection. Okay, very iffy connection. I'm surprised it was still even giving me a good signal at all. So it looks like in order to remove this, I'm gonna have to disconnect all of these connectors from this board right here. These look very delicate, so I'm going to be careful with those. And for future reference, I have the ability to adjust the monitor here, but it looks like I've just got like 1, 2, 4 bolts back here, and maybe this thing might just come right off. I don't know. It almost seems too good to be true. I think I just need to actually remove these on the sides. That would probably be my best bet. So yeah, let me remove these 6. 3 here and 3 on the other side. And then we shall see how that goes. Looks like that's all connected as one. So I don't think I'm gonna have to disconnect anything. This is all part of the monitor right here. So the only thing I'm gonna have to disconnect is this one. Hard to do with one hand. So anyways, I'm going to remove this one with 2 hands so I don't screw anything up or rip these damn wires out. And we'll move on. Okay, upon further investigation, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more bolts right here with security bit toppers. And for whatever reason, this one was much longer than the others. So that's that. So I'm thinking this thing will come out once I remove the other 6 bolts that are back here, like so. So I was correct. Those bolts in the front, those 6 bolts in the back, and then this thing basically is ready to come right out. But I'm not doing this solo. Gonna bring in the wife to help me get this thing out of here. Alright, monitor has been removed with assistance from the spouse. Now, this thing. Now, it looks like it's gonna be connected right here, so more than likely just disconnect this and these 4 bolts total. One right here, damn, it's so blurry. Focus. Bolt here, and there's another 2 bolts on the other side. Then I'd like to think that this thing would just come off. All right, let's see. Now this may look bad, but this is what I'm doing in order to get it off with 1 person. It's preferred to do it with 2 people, but all I've done is take out the bottom bolts on both sides, loosen this one up relatively well, remove the other top bolt, and then I'm able to sway it down and have it resting on the cabinet right here. Then I can take this one out, and then it should come completely off. And then this thing should be ready to slide into my damn game room. All right, this thing is ready, but I'm gonna have to take this door off the hinges. So let's do that. It's in the house. It's here. It's in the game room. All of the components are all right here. And it's gonna go over here to the far side. I believe I have plenty of room for it. But I need to get this thing cleaned up because it's dirty, and I'm seeing all kinds of other kind of questionable things that I'm going to need to look into and figure out further about what is going on with certain things. And there's little other questionable items that I'm going to be looking into because yeah, this is simply not good enough for me. I mean, I want to get this all cleaned up, get that all nice and polished. I got to go through all the wiring to figure out why certain things are not working. But I'll do that on my own time. And I don't know if you guys actually are interested and want to see that. So if you want to see me clean this thing up, we're not talking like a full restoration like I do my pinball machines. But if you want to see the process and what I've done and going through and replacing things and figuring things out, then by all means, let me know in the comment section down below, and then I'll be sure to upload that content as well. Either way, my patrons will be getting this video and all the videos dealing with this because that's part of the perks of that. So, there we go.